Our last technique for winter magic, this is number 4, is winter plastic wrap painting. So you want something like saran wrap, cling wrap. I'm going to take some off just so I am ready to go. And I might even do more than one. So I'm going to take off. And this one you definitely want a grown-up to do because it's sharp. So I have my saran wrap. So I have one. I'm going to do one more, I think. And there, I tear it off. So now it's back to getting my paper started. And of course, we will start with my white crayon. So I'm just going to do my background. And just coloring all of that in. I did more land than I am sky this time. And this technique, you can use it with your sky or with your ground. It really doesn't matter. But I think I will also add, oops, let's do a little bit. So I'm going to do another little sky or ground line kind of in the back. So it looks like there's two different kind of hills. But I'm going to also add some trees. So I'm just going to continue with my, and they don't have to be big trees because they're in the distance. So I'm just going to go down and fill it in. I don't even need to see any bark because it's so full of snow. I even broke my crayon that you can't even see the stumps. And I think that is all I'm going to do right now. So I got to color this back in. My back lines. And if I want to go over my trees, I can do that. Get a little green, mix it up. That's okay. Okay. Here comes our painting. So I will start with the sky, just like before. Get in here. And this time, let's see. I'm wetting the paper with my water first. I'm going to start with, oops, let's try a little different shade of red. Ooh, it's almost a reddish orange. Wash that out, dry it off. Let's do, I have not used any yellow. So let's see what happens when I add a little bit of yellow. Ooh, it's kind of, some of those edges start to look a little pinkish, don't they? We'll add some blue to the mix, see what happens. Just a little bit, because that's almost going to turn greenish, isn't it? So what happens if I add my purple? I'm kind of getting some funky colors, aren't I? So we'll take my paper towel. Ooh. And I'm going to just dab. Because I got a little too much in there. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to add, whoops, I didn't clean off my brush very well. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to add some more orangish red. I liked how that color looked on the end. See what happens when I add a little bit red. Did that change it? you know what? I think I'm going to be okay with that. Might add go in and just add a little bit of yellow. Lighten it up. Kind of like doing, oh, there we go. Okay, now comes the fun part. I think anyway. Decided to add some purple. To it as well. See, watercolors are so fun because you can, oh, look at that. A rainbow of colors. So now we're going to go to my ground. And again, I got to work a little fast. So I'm going to paint it over with just water. Mine is kind of some muddy water, dirty water. And I think this time I'm just going to add some really light colors of purple. So, and it doesn't even matter. I just want to work fast because I'm going to fill it in as much as I can. I'm even coloring over my trees. Let's do a little bit of darker purple. Okay, here we go. So now our technique with the winter plastic wrap, I'm going to just crinkle this up and I'm just going to stick it down. But I'm going to leave it there till it completely dries. I'm going to do another one. And I'm going to squish it down. And I think I'm going to get another little bit of saran wrap. Because I see some wet stuff up at the top, so I scrunch it, make it nice and long. And I'm going to stay there till it dries. So, my winter magic picture number 4 with the winter plastic wrap painting looks like it's dry. So I'm going to carefully lift up my plastic wrap. You can even see some of the colors on that. I'm going to lift it up. Oh, and look at the different shapes that I got, the different texture. I kind of like that. I like how it blends in and yet there's different darker colors in there. So that, guys and gals, is plastic wrap painting.